The demand for lithium is growing, expected to nearly double worldwide in the next 5 years.
Everyone's focused on lithium. It's white gold. It's the next rush.
The critical mineral is a crucial part of electric vehicle battery production. And now, one oil giant is making a play to be one of the industry's top suppliers. ExxonMobil announced plans this week to meet the need for lithium by the end of the decade, acquiring the rights to 120,000 acres of land in southern Arkansas. That's home to the Smackover Formation, a region considered to be the most prolific lithium deposit in all of North America.
Arkansas sits on one of the world's largest lithium resources. So there's no better place to build a lithium business than South Arkansas.
ExxonMobil plans to start digging soon and will produce battery-grade versions of the metal by 2027.
We're betting on the big trend of electrification, through the growth of this lithium business here today.
The company is the latest name in big oil to invest in various aspects of EVs. Chevron, BP, Shell, and others are all getting into the game. Like Exxon, Chevron is exploring putting funds toward lithium mining efforts. The company's CEO confirming to Axios they are considering their options in this arena. BP announced last month it would purchase $100 million worth of Tesla superchargers, and it's gearing up to spend $1 billion on charging infrastructure by 2030. And Shell is creating its own network of EV charging stations, currently operating 140,000 worldwide. Shell plans to increase that total to upwards of 2.5 million by 2030. Meanwhile, oil refining giant Koch Industries is investing hundreds of millions in the U.S. battery supply chain, making them one of the biggest investors in the sector outside of automakers. Returning to ExxonMobil, the company says their move into lithium will help support the production of more than 1 million electric vehicles annually by 2030. Arkansas Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders voiced support for the project, adding that her administration will continue to cut taxes and slash red tape to make endeavors like this possible.
I'm not being dramatic when I say this has the potential to transform our state. Some estimate that the natural state could produce 15% of the world's finished lithium supply. That is huge for Arkansas and for America.
Currently, less than 1% of lithium is produced in the United States, leaving American automakers in need of an increased domestic supply of this mineral.
You can see with the most popular electric cars that one of the things holding up the production of them is the rate at which the batteries can be produced. So there is definitely pressure on the battery makers to respond.
That's the need ExxonMobil is hoping to fill, as the Arkansas land they will mine is estimated to hold enough lithium to power about 50 million electric vehicles.
We're going to be ramping up domestic production of lithium, which is a critical mineral for the energy transition that's currently being imported from elsewhere in the world.
And with EVs expected to surpass 2/3 of global car sales by 2030, the oil industry is looking at ways to be a part of the anticipated widespread adoption of these vehicles in the coming years.